Okay, hi everybody. Let's start a session. Welcome to the self-portrait collage workshop. Uh, I would like to ask you just to double check if your microphones are turned off, so you won't distract anybody. And at the end of the session, if you'd like to share your results, you can turn your mic on and your camera on and share what you've done. It's not necessary, but if you'd like to share with everybody and you'd like to hear my feedback, um, then you can do so. Okay. Just trying to make sure. Okay. Everybody can see my screen as far as I understood. So for those who doesn't know me, sometimes people find my events on Eventbrite and they don't know who I am. So I just want to let you know and let you know who I am and introduce myself. Hi, everybody. My name is Polina Belenchuk, and I call myself a contemporary collage artist. I'm based in London, UK, and I'm focused on creating collage portraits at the moment and hosting different workshops. And I kind of encourage a participant to find their own artistic voice and let go of overthinking. That's my main kind of aim of my workshops, to create like a safe environment where we can just create and don't let our inner critic to destroy us. Okay. So I want to share a few of the workshops that I've done before. This is a self-portrait workshop that I've done in a shop called Collage in London, and that was about self-portraiture as well. And that's results that we've done during the warm-up exercise. Everybody who joined, by the way, make sure your mics are turned off so you don't distract anybody and you just can hear me talking. Okay. The other workshop that I've done was for Crisis Charity. It was also about self-portraiture. And on the left, I did also a window display. And on the right, you can see how we were doing our self-portraits. And the other workshop that I'd like to share. Everybody who just joined, I'm just saying that make sure your mics are turned off so you don't distract anybody. And this workshop I've done also, it's kind of about self-portraiture, but also it was about portraying our goals and dreams in our self-portraits. And I just want to show this portrait that we've done, one of the participants have done in ASOS. I loved how bold this is and how she really like expressed herself with color and with big shapes. And I love this kind of boldness in self-portraiture as well. So I'd like to tell you about the structure of today's workshop. It's going to be an hour and a half. So we aiming to finish at 12:30. We're going to do a 10-minute warm-up exercise. Then we're going to do an abstract self-portrait for 25 minutes. And then the final exercise is going to be a closer to reality self-portrait, which is going to be 35 minutes. And at the very end, we're going to have like a few minutes to share our results if you wish to do so. I don't make anybody to share it, but it would be nice if you want to share it, want to hear my feedback, and maybe I can take a screenshot of your work and I can post it on my Instagram if you'd like to. That's the structure of the workshop. And before we start the warm-up exercise, I'd like to ask if you all have your materials prepared. So I said that you need colorful paper, scissors, glue. That's what I essentially use. I don't even use pencils to draw anything. Sometimes I do, but I ask you to prepare pencils, what else? And the mirror, or you can use the camera on your phone or camera in the Zoom video call. So make sure you have all the materials. And we're going to start the warm-up exercise. And before we do, I just want to say that my biggest inspiration whilst I create collage portraits is Picasso. And his portraits are like they're part of cubism. And I think that's how I create my portraits. I divide every part of the face into shapes. And I also love how Picasso used color, very vibrant, very colorful. I love that. So just a little something if you wanna see if you want to get inspiration about self-portraiture, you should look into Picasso's paintings later if you're interested in the subject. So, okay, now we're gonna do a warm-up exercise for 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a very short amount of time. Some people don't realize it, but it's a very short amount of time. And I came up with this warm-up exercise recently, and it's kind of like I don't know. I'm testing it out. If you like it, let me know. But we'll see. I think it's quite exciting, but it's new, so let's just try it. So the task is basically to take your piece of paper, bend it in half, and basically cut mouth, nose, eyes, and hair in the simplest possible way. So I bend my piece in half, and I'm cutting a nose now. So it'll be like that, and then I'll open it, and that's my nose. And so we're gonna for 10 minutes create mouth, nose, eyes, and hair, and just combine it and glue it together on a piece of paper, any color, together. And that's going to be our warm-up quick exercise just to get into the creative zone. Okay, I'm going to set a timer. Also recommend using 3 colors, or you can use 1 color, which I love. I have other workshops called monochrome where we use 1 color, so that's an option. Okay, I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes. And 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this exercise as well. I'm gonna put a music on. 7 minutes left. Okay, it's 5 minutes left. Wow. Wait, let me turn down the music. How do you pronounce your name? Juhi, yeah. Can I?
Yeah, it was Juhi. Yeah, it was so good. I had blast making it.
Oh, really? That's amazing. I love how you did lots of green in it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is that like horns or
Yeah.
something?
I don't know what they were supposed to be eyes, and then I changed the color. And it looks like a brinjal, I feel.
Yeah, maybe. That's it. Yeah.
And then so I just put this two dots.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, we have 1 minute left. So if you haven't, it's good time to stick your cutouts now. If you haven't done that yet. I am cheating a little bit because I'm not using glue. I am using masking tape to make it quicker for me. Okay, I'm gonna show what I've done. I was cheating with the masking tape, but that's okay. I can I can cheat and not use glue. Okay, what I've done is this. I haven't, to be honest, like I've never done this exercise before. But I thought like I love the technique of doing the mirrored images with paper. And I thought like why I haven't done portraits before? And that's what I've done. I haven't done the face shape. I decided to use just a square one. But I think it's pretty cool. It's funny that the eyes kind of it does have two pupils. Um, I think that's funny. Also, like I use the masking tape like this and just stick it. And if I don't want to put it together, I just unstick the masking tape. Okay, there was something in the chat. So cute. Thank you. Okay. And the time is up. If there is some results in the chat. That's amazing. I love the colors so much. The colors, I love gray, red, blue, and pink. Amazing. I love the colors. Well done. Okay. The warm-up exercise is finished. Maybe it should be less than 10 minutes, but maybe it should be 5 minutes even. Um, but let's move on. We're gonna move to the next exercise, which is abstract self-portrait. It's gonna be 25 minutes. What do I mean by abstract self-portrait? Here's the original of this piece that I've made I think it was during the self-portrait workshop, and I was frustrated about something. I was frustrated and anxious, and I was upset, and that's what I've done. You can see there's like sharp edges, and like you can see by the face expression, it's very kind of like annoyed at something. But it doesn't really look like me, except maybe the fringe. I don't know, but that's like an abstract self-portrait. An abstract self-portrait for me is more about expressing our emotions. So let's just think about how we feel right now, not during the session per se, but like in life in general. Are you happy? Are you anxious? Are you worried about something? Are you maybe moving to a new house, or you set with your friend, or maybe you go another job, or you go into the interview next week, something that is very important in your life right now and you want to express it. So think about those emotions and feelings, and let's create an abstract self-portrait and think mainly about how can we visually, through color and shape, express our inner state. So with me, again, I use shapes to show my kind of frustration and something is falling apart. And as an example, I, as well as Picasso, I love Paul Klee. I hope I pronounce it right. I've never I've never heard other people say his name before, but I love Paul Klee. And if you can look at the colors, they're very bright, so pink, white, yellow, they're very bright colors. And to me, the face expression is like curious and interested about something that is happening or is going to happen. I love that portrait that he's done. And I want to show you another example of kind of abstract portrait in a way, but still looks like a face. Your portrait can be just squares or circles or triangles or lines. It can be super abstract. These are examples. On the left, it's my sketchbook. I have it here as well. That's my sketchbook, and that's how I felt when I was like I really wanted to kind of design my sketchbook somehow, and that's how I felt in the moment. It kind of reminds me of a clown, and I don't know, like upset clown thing. And on the right, that was portrait from one of my previous workshops about women's health. It was about endometriosis. It's a diagnosis that you get if you get painful periods, and it can escalate into cancer and everything. So I'm diagnosed with that, and to express my frustration, I used very sharp shapes and like kind of like if you know how period feels and cramps, it's like sparks kind of in your tummy. So that's how I expressed it. So I'm gonna go back to this page. I'm gonna set a timer for 25 minutes, maybe even less. Let's do 20 minutes because um, we'll see how we're doing. Okay, 20 minutes started now. Everybody understands the exercise. Do you have any questions? If you do have any questions, you can ask me in the chat. But if not, then let's just dive into it. We have 16 minutes left. Okay, we have 10 minutes left, and there was a question in the chat about sticking. Does it all need to be stuck down flat? If you mean gluing your portraits on paper flat, yeah, but I use masking tape for the previous exercise, so you can do that as well. Hope I answered your question. We have 10 minutes left. Make sure I'll let you know maybe a few minutes before the timer goes off. I'll let you know when you have to stick your designs on paper. Okay, we have 5 minutes left. So if you haven't glued your pieces together, start doing so. And in 5 minutes, we can move on. If you've already finished, you can share your results in the chat. I'm not finished, by the way. I'm doing a quick one. Wow. If I pronounce, okay, let me turn up. If I pronounce your name right, Zelina, if I pronounce it right. I love the color combinations. That is so beautiful. I love it. Pink, blue, I mean turquoise, I think, red, love it. And it's so, yeah, it's so, it's looks a bit upset, but kind of upset, sad, but at the same time very fabulous. Interesting, um your thoughts and what are you going through. Zalina, if you can share maybe if you want to. Okay, we have 3 minutes left. I'm gonna share what I've done. Um, I I've done a portrait. I'm not sure if I if I like it, but really does express how I feel at the moment. It's very abstract. um, but I was trying to do like my life is very Zalina, anxious. Uh-huh. I can see anxiousness in this. So what I've done is that I'm very hectic. My life is very hectic at the moment. And I'm trying to do too many things and but it's all very exciting. So I'm kind of like smiling still because I'm the journey is very exciting and I'm happy about it, but it's just like it's a bit overwhelming. So I try to do like a tornado, like I'm running around and it's hectic, but kind of happy. Okay, how we doing? We still have a few minutes left for this exercise. So I'm gonna let you finish. If anybody else wants to share the results in the chat, you're welcome to do so. Life is random right now, very uncertain, but I am flowing. Haha. Interesting. Okay. Wow. That's a very interesting portrait. You've done the mirroring thing for the waves. I can see that. Is that from the warm-up exercise? Yes. I love I love how it's kind of you in the rhythm of what's going on. You're kind of like in the middle of what's going on, and you with the rhythm, and you're kind of enjoying it in a way. I can see that. That's really cool. Okay. I'm gonna, if you don't mind, um, ugly mum bun. I actually love how you cut the hair. It looks really cool. I like the shape of it a lot. Okay, I'm gonna save your results because I love them and I'd like to share them in my social media. Later on, you can share your Instagrams with me so I can tag you there as well. Okay, the time is up. Wow, Maria, that's amazing. I love how graphic it is and that you use three colors. That is amazing. I love how you did the shoulders. That is really cool. Um, I love to know the backstory as well. But I really like it. I'm amazed by your results. Um you're all very creative, very talented people. Okay, somebody left the chat. I'm repeating them. Okay. I feel happy in this moment. I'm in the camping. You're camping and you're doing the workshop whilst camping. That's a challenge. I'm pleased that you're doing this for my workshop. Kind of feel honored in a way. Okay, time is up. Let's move on. Um, mm, mm. We're moving to the main exercise. Okay, moving to the main exercise, which is called Closer to Reality Self-Portrait. We're gonna spend 35 minutes, but I will see how we're getting on. Maybe we'll need more time because it's harder than the previous exercise. So, what is closer to the reality means? It means it's less abstract, and we will try to capture ourselves in the portrait a bit more, so you can kind of recognize us in a self-portrait. So you can see as an example, here is my self-portrait. I was looking at the webcam and I was collaging what I was seeing to create a promotional poster for this workshop. So yeah, I chose the colors that I like, and I did my glasses that I wear when I work on the computer, and I did my fringe, I did an ear, but what before we stuck into it, I would like us to. I hope you prepared the mirror and the camera somewhere, and you can, or you maybe have a picture of yourself, a selfie. And I want us for 2 minutes. I'm gonna put a timer for 2 minutos, and we're gonna take a blank piece of paper, and we're gonna look at ourselves for 2 minutes, and we're gonna try to sketch ourselves. But let's think about what is our signature aspect. What's the signature aspect of our appearance? What do I mean by it? So I have another example of my self-portrait that was done on Halloween. And um, what is my signature? What is my signature thing about my appearance is fringe. People always, sorry about the sound, my neighbors doing some work during the weekend. Okay, so what is important about what how people remember me? They remember me by fringe. That's what they say, and also I like to add sometimes to my collages a little detail, which is my earring right here. I like to add that. So my signature thing about the signature thing about me is my fringe. So I'm trying to incorporate it in every self-portrait. As you can see, I've done it here and I've done it here as well. So your signature thing can be maybe earrings that you wear all the time, or jewelry that you wear all the time, or maybe you have a I don't know, a mole or a scar, or maybe something about your hair or your eyes, the color of your eyes, something that is kind of uh, very stands out and people remember you by it, kind of thing. So let's I also prepared this for you to look at. So think we're gonna sketch ourselves. We're gonna look at us in the mirror, and we're gonna sketch for 2 minutes ourselves and think about our face and our signature thing. So how I would do it, I would draw a shape of our face, then think about our signature. Then I would capture eyes, mouth, nose, hair. That's how I would do it. So let's sketch it. Let's sketch maybe for 2 minutes. And maybe we'll do another sketch. Let's see. Let's maybe do a couple of sketches and then we're gonna stack into collaging. Okay. Okay, 2 minutes starts now. Look at yourself in the mirror. Okay, 1 minute left for the sketch. Okay, 20 seconds left for the sketch. Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, timer is up. I'm just gonna show you what I've done really quickly. If you can see it, hopefully you can. So again, fringe, eyes, nose, and also I'm wearing this top, and I try to capture that, but still, I have my fringe, my earring, and the top, and I try to do the eyes and the nose and my eyebrows, in kind of big and bold way. That's how I feel right now. I'm bold. Okay, let's do another sketch. So we've done this. So let's do our sketch now for one. Let's do it even less. Let's do it for 30 seconds. Okay, let's do another sketch of us, looking at us in the mirror. Okay, 30 seconds starts now. Okay, time's up now. Super. Okay, I've done this one and I think I prefer this one. So I'm gonna stick with that one, but I think I simplified it a little bit more, and I like it. So I'll use that as a reference for my self-portrait right now. And all these are gonna be cutouts from colorful paper. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. But I hope the task is clear. We're making a self-portrait using our sketch as a reference. Here in front of you, I've prepared reference photos and some of my draft shapes as an inspiration. That's how I usually create faces. I divide everything into shapes: face shape, a signature, something signature about the look, eyes, mouths, nose, hair. So yeah, and maybe some clothing. So I'm gonna incorporate this blue. Okay, we have, let's do 25 minutes for this and see how we're getting on. 25. Okay, I'm gonna put the music back. Okay, we have 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left. Okay, 10 minutes left. How are you doing? Maybe you already finished or you need more time. If you won't finish when the workshop finishes, you can finish later. That's okay. But I'm gonna start gluing mine now. My results. Okay, Julie is sharing some stuff in the chat. That is amazing. I love the colors and the details of the hair and the face expression, and overall looks really cool. I think you should sign your work like a signature artist thing on top of your artwork. That would be really cool if you do that. Thank you for sharing. You shared every exercise. Okay, we have 5 minutes left, and I am a bit behind, to be honest, but that's okay. I'm gonna make sure I finish on time as well. Okay. And if you want to share, if you want to turn on your camera, you can turn on your camera and sound and share what you've done, or just put it in a chat. Or you don't have to do that at all. It's up to you. Okay, Rebecca shared something in the chat. That is amazing. That is so I love everything about it. So I don't know how to describe it. I love the colors. I love the shapes and the glasses and colors and the hair. Like how did you do the hair and the earring, and you didn't even you like you put the details of your eyes are basically very, very cool. I never do a lot of details on my eyes, but maybe I should explore that further. That's really cool. Thank you for sharing. Love it. Um, it's a lot of cut up paper for hair. Yeah. Yeah, I usually try to simplify my hair into shapes. I'm not doing them as detailed, but maybe I could try that as well. Maybe I like a 3D effect of your portrait. I really like that. Right. Okay, I'm just doing big pieces now. We have 4 minutes left. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the session because it's coming to an end. If you share anything on Instagram, please tag me, um, tag my workshop page. It's called Belenchuk Workshops. Um, please tag me on Instagram and I'll share it as well. Okay, just a few minutes left. Okay. Okay, there's another message from Julie. Thank you, I loved it. I haven't finished upload, so I'll hear it later. No worries at all. It's totally fine. It's not a lot of time to do this. It's really quick exercises, but it would be nice if you finish it later and share it with me. I always love seeing those results. Okay. Oh wow. That's very abstract in a way, but I love all the shapes that you've done. If I pronounce it right, Esmeralda. That's that is really cool. Um, very cubism. I can see that. Thanks. No worries. Love it. The colors are amazing. Interesting how you've done the eyes. Very interesting. Very interesting approach. I'm very inspired by the results every time because it gives me ideas for my collage. my collages and collage workshops. Okay, put my pieces together and I'll share what I've done as well. Okay. I wanna show a little trick about gluing. So to make stuff not messy in a way, I take a piece of paper and I put my piece on top of it that I want to glue and just like glue it like this. So I don't miss any edges and it's kind of more clean that way. I think I use glue stick. I'm not sure if you're using glue sticks as well. I'm using Scotch. It's very, very sticky glue. I like it. So far is the best one from all of them. I think. Okay, but like the thing is, if your collage is not tidy, you can always take a picture of it and adjust some things on your phone or on your computer on Photoshop. Make it more clean. So I like that collages can be not clean and rough as well. Okay, we have just a few seconds left. It's really hot today. And your reference photo can be different from your final result. Reference photo is just there to inspire you, get and give you ideas, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, the timer is up, and I just have to glue my ear, and I'm done. If anybody else wants to share their results, you're more than welcome to. You can speak and turn on the camera if you wish. Turn the music. Okay, I think everybody who wants to share, they shared their results. I'm going to share mine and then we're going to finish the session. Okay. Okay, make sure you also sign your work. I always say on my workshops that you should sign your artwork like an artist does. Always puts the signature on it. I always ask everybody to do that. I'm gonna sign my work as well now. I don't know where to do it. Maybe I'll do it later. When I'll decide where to sign it. Okay, what I've done is this, which is very different to my sketch, but the idea is very similar. I haven't done any of the clothing details, but I decided to kind of stick with pink colors and add some details of orange. I don't really like how this is see-through for my fringe, but that's okay. I can always adjust that in Photoshop if I don't like it. That's what I've done. And the session has finished. I hope you enjoyed it. Reach me on Instagram. I can reach me on Instagram if you want to share your results later and I can post them. Leave in the chat your Instagram handles if you want to. Maybe you can follow each other. But I'm glad you joined. Have an amazing day. And yeah, the session has finished. Okay. Okay, thank you everybody. Had a great time, amazing. I am very happy and I was really inspired to see all of your results. Okay, you can share your Instagram handles. Love it. Thank you. No worries. I'm glad that you enjoyed. Thank you, Polina. No worries at all. I was I had a great time as well collaging with you today. We'll refill each other. Amazing. Okay, I think the chat is going to be available after the call is finished, so you can still drop your Instagram handles and I'll absolutely I follow you. Okay, everybody, have a good day. Bye bye.